British science has made enormous contributions to controlling malaria, from introducing bed nets and discovering how effective they are, from giving tablets to prevent malaria in very high transmission areas of the world, to now the most exciting new malaria vaccine has been developed here at the University of Oxford and is looking very promising in clinical trials.
New innovations are particularly important because although our current tools have done a very good job in getting us to where we are now, malaria cases have plateaued in recent years. So we really need new tools to help us get back on track.
Lots of really good tools that we can use to control the disease, but often they're not used and they're not got to the people that need them. So we have these things like bed nets, like drugs. We need to get them to people that need them and get them used and preventing lives from being lost.
At the moment, malaria really overwhelms health systems so that other diseases that might be emerging would be missed. So as part of the wider issues of thinking about global health security, we do need to strengthen surveillance for these new infections that emerge, and if we can reduce the burden of malaria, that's likely to be much more visible when it does emerge in countries.
We've seen children experience 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes of malaria in a single season. And to me as a parent, with having not so long ago had small children of my own, the thought of my children having multiple episodes of a potentially fatal infection every single year, I mean, it's just, I couldn't imagine living with that kind of worry.
Sadly, the thing you tend to see most in the outreach clinics is cases of malaria and how significantly they impact children.
Malaria has a massive public health impact, not just in terms of the lives that are lost, but the economic burden on countries is enormous.
Britain has played a leadership role over the last 20 years. This is another real opportunity for the UK to continue down the road that has been so successful.
I think it's such a huge prize to have an impact on the global burden of malaria. It would make such a difference to so many countries and to so many children. That's the motivation.
Britain has been leading in science and medicine, and it's really nice that our population are really engaged in those things. From a long time ago, Britain has always been invested in terms of funding research, funding aid.
We need the funding to remain in place, and that includes the international donors and that commitment that the British government has made to support development of these tools and to ensure that these tools go into the countries where they're needed.
We know that the British public are great supporters of excellent science. So this is something that would be popular as a policy. It is something that is the right thing to do, and it's something that will be highly cost effective in terms of its impact on humanity as a whole. So I can't see an argument against doing that.